Islam.
By the power, authority, and permission of Grand Architect of all things in creation, I am here with Constitutional-Monarch of His-Imperial-Majesty Bey of the Amexem-Moor-Empire, and I myself is the National Ambassador. Islam.
Islam.
Um, Here in the Mu-Atlantis, it's been a minute for you to return. The question is, as far as the nationals here, what do you see taking place as far as growth, such as power industry coming into fruition?
Well, it's been a while since I've been here. That is correct. I have basically looked over the books and checked the records, and everything is in proper pecking order. A couple of things had to be caught up, and I see that was well done, despite the difficulties that everyone is having, the interjurisdictional matters that folks have been addressing, and I'm grateful to see that our folks have put forth effort that shows desire and will to manifest the way to get things done. So I do appreciate that. I want to see it on the front end. Now, getting on to answering your question, predicated upon what I've seen is already etched in stone, or as they say, concrete has now been dried upon, we can build on that firm foundation. What we're looking at is deploying here now, as we have up north, solar power equipment that will allow for us to provide off-grid power operations regarding hydroponics, so that we can deploy the hydroponics equipment here as well, providing you with the ability to grow. I think that the Minister for the Land Management, Grand Noble Elo Ali Bey, has determined that in this city area we're going to be growing basil. So when we deploy the hydroponics tables here, we'll be able to power them via the solar power, and provide basil for trade, basil for local use here, and show our folks a viable alternative in terms of food growth operations or medicine growth operations, because maybe we'll be growing more than basil here. And so that's one of the things regarding, since you asked about Power and Industry Agency, that's one of the things that I'm looking at here. But also, as you know, we will be deploying next in terms of the biodiesel operation. They will be deployed as they are in the capital city. They'll be deployed here, but it will be a larger scale system. We haven't gotten to that, as you already know. The global economy is basically a wreck, and we are indirectly fueling the results of that as well. We have not brought in nearly as much gold as we generally bring in, but we have brought in, we have seen an uptick in the amount of silver that we actually collect. And so I won't say things have balanced themselves out, but we're not as in bad a condition as we could be. But it's allowed us to maintain particular operations. As soon as we can get things strong enough, we will move to finally deploy the biodiesel down here as well. So for power and industry, those are the two things I see on the immediate horizon.
Thank you. Another question that is in the minds of a lot of nationals is, I understand there's a particular service, ITC, if I'm correct. I may be incorrect. However, what is this ITC, and how do, if it is a service, how is it, and what does it provide, and what is the difference in this service and other services of its kind?
It might be a little broad. I see what I can do with that.
All right.
ITC is a business organization that's been authorized to operate within the Amexem-Empire jurisdiction. It is at the registrar therein, the Imperial Power and Industry Agency. It is established in at least one foreign jurisdiction, a subsidiary, for the known as ITC Universal. Now, ITC Universal is the business entity that's actually providing a service on the behalf of ITC in a separate and distinct jurisdiction. And what it's providing is high-speed internet service along with what's called voice over internet protocols or internet phone service. It provides them standalone or provides them by way of a bundle service. It provides it in the manner that you're not required to have a computer to use it, just an active home phone, and it allows you to be able to provide the service through that particular home phone through an adaptive type unit. ITC provides DSL type speeds. Now, the average DSL speed in that particular jurisdiction that is available is 786 kilobytes. Now, you can upgrade to about 1 megabyte of download speed. ITC Universal begins at 3 megabytes per second, and you can get it as fast as 7.1 megabytes per second. Much faster than dial-up, but it is slower than cable, but it's much less expensive than cable. It also provides you with much faster upload speeds, whereas DSL speeds are at 786. The upload speed for ITC Universal is 786 kilobytes per second, so it's pretty fast.
Yes.
And the bundles are available in a very inexpensive package scenario, and unlike most others, ITC Universal, provides that particular service with antivirus operations to protect the user's computer. So it's a comprehensive service. It's provided again through ITC Universal, a subsidiary of ITC within the Amexem-Moor-Empire jurisdiction. Islam.
I noticed that you say bundles. Now, what is a bundle?
Well, in closing, I guess the way I can explain that is you can combine the DSL service with the internet phone service in one package being paid for. It's a prepaid system, so folks don't have any bills. There's no contracts or any other things along that nature in that particular jurisdiction. Within the Amexem-Moor-Empire, we don't have credits, so we don't worry about particular things. In the foreign venue, where they use it, they do have credits, but in that venue, there are no credit checks by ITC Universal. It's a prepaid operation. So that's the best way to answer that question in short form. And I thank you for the question that we've had at this particular time. And it's good to be back in Mu-Atlantis. I do bring greetings down from the entire national family up in the various other city areas, especially the capital city. So with that, sir, peace and love unto you. Islam. Islam. Islam.